Hey everybody, my name is Pam, and I promised myself that I was going to upload this video no matter what. I said I was going to do it before the sun went down. I promised myself, and it is 10 minutes to 6 here on the East Coast. So I'm filming this and I'm going to upload it. I just want to say thank you to Miss Doe Dash and to Dash of Faith. Those are the two that I have been following recently. And all my 40 over, 50 over, I'm 55. So I'm falling into this niche. And I feel welcome. And I just want to say thank you to everyone else who has been giving me the encouragement to move forward with this. This was a challenge that my therapist had given me a while ago, and procrastination set in, and you record and you delete and you record and you delete, and your worst critic is yourself. And I see people just sitting in their car, and I'm sitting in the house, and I don't know if you could tell, but I'm in a wheelchair. I'm an amputee, so I'm home the majority of the day, so I'm not in a close quarters in a car. And I guess a car will provide a little comfort. And I have my grandkids and my daughter living here with me right now, and so the house is a little busy. I often think of things to talk about and to share. I write quite often, and I was encouraged by my grandson to do a journal out loud. So basically, I'm on YouTube now. I'm just stepping out on faith, just trying to release some things that's going through my head, whether anybody listen or not, just to create a place to look and channel my memories and the things that I've overcome, and share the miracles that God has given me in my life. So I have a lot of things that has gone on in my life. I'm divorced. I'm in North Carolina can go Duke. and I'm happy, I'm adjusting my clothes because I'm on a weight loss journey as well. So this is a little loose. And that was one of the things that Miss Doe Dash resonated with me with her weight loss. So it's just a lot of things. And even with a dash of faith with his divorce and things of that nature. And, it's a lot of people that has life going on, how they say life be lifing. So I'm gonna hold true to myself, and I'm going to commit myself to do this for 30 days and tell you a little more about myself. I'm 55. I was in the medical field by profession. I have worked years. I'm not a dasher. I'm in the house, but I have worked years as a telephone operator. Do they even have them anymore? I don't know. If you press 0, do you get an operator? I have to check that, but that's what I used to do. I was a telephone operator, and for those who remember, to dial 411 to get the phone book, the directory assistance, and we would look it up, and we would connect you to your call. We would announce the collect calls, the emergency interruptions. All those were landline calls. We had the cord and the punch board. So we did all of that. And I started working there when I was 19. I've had several jobs, actually. I worked at the post office for the summer for like 3 months. I hated it. That wasn't for me. Too much mail over your head. Just a lot of mail. So I commend those who work in the warehouse at the post office and all that mails and packages and flat packs and all that stuff is chaotic for me, too much. But I'm an adoptive parent. I adopted my daughter. She was 11 at the time. Currently she's 33 now. And at the time, I was 28 years old when I adopted Nikki, and she actually was a foster child that my aunt had. And my aunt died with a massive heart attack at the age of 57. And she had this little girl that she had her since she was 4 months old. And she's always been with our family, and I couldn't see her going anywhere else. And at that age, I was 28 years old, and I took it upon myself. I talked to my mom, and we didn't want her to go anywhere else. She had never been anywhere else. So I took it upon myself to contact the caseworker after my aunt had passed, and I petitioned for adoption. I had to go through the foster care program and get approved for that. And at that time, they let us stay at our home because she had been with our family. She had never been anywhere else. So with God's grace and mercy, he gave me the opportunity to become a mother. I don't have any birth children. And I often think that God knew what he did or what was doing, because had I had my own, I probably wouldn't have answered that call and served the purpose in her life as well as others in my family. So I have been a landing board for a lot of people, and I've been in this wheelchair now for March of 2019 was my amputation. And it's just been a lot. So I just feel like he's holding me still in this wheelchair. I've had multiple prosthetics, and there's been problems with that, and I'm working it out now. So we're getting everything around the corner. It's been a long time, but he still has me sitting still for a reason. And currently I don't work, so I'm at home. I am working with the election things right about now. So that should be winding up. And I just do things. I'm a notary at home. I was doing life insurance, but I got tired of talking about people dying when I'm trying to live. So I'm still licensed, but I'm just not connected with any companies at this time. That just wasn't playing good with my emotions, talking about death when I'm fighting for my life. But I'm in a good place right now. I'm actually in a great place, and I'm here, and I'll be back. And I'm going to think of some things to share. I'm trying to share my stuff and not share other people's business, but I've been blessed to have a lot of people in my life and a lot of supportive people, and I just don't feel like I'm dishonoring anybody when I share my story. And if I feel like it's something that's giving a little too much information, then I'll just take it down. But I'm true to my heart. I get emotional. I'm in touch with my feelings, but I'm not a crybaby. But, I've had a lot of wins, and I had a lot of losses, or lessons, as they say. But I appreciate this movement, Ms. Dodash and Dash of Faith and the others that I'm coming along. Now my timeline is really popping. I was going to do something earlier this week, but I didn't have an opportunity to sit. So now everybody has went out, and I have a little bit of time. And I've said, if not now, why not now? So here I am. And again, my name is Pamela, North Carolina, residing now, originally from New Jersey. I used to live in St. Petersburg, Florida. I moved from there in 2019 after the loss of my leg. And I just wanted to be around my family. St. Petersburg was beautiful. It was like a vacation day every day. And that was my ex-husband's hometown. And that's where he is now. So after I moved here, he was supposed to join me, but that didn't pan out. And I'll elaborate on that later. But I just feel like the way things worked out with me coming to North Carolina to be around my family was destined by God. I mean, everything lined up the way it was supposed to be. It wasn't no hiccups or pauses. Everything was just clicking, like the doors was just opening. And when I had my leg amputated in March, yeah, I'll share that later. I don't want to cry on here because it's still sometimes I feel a little cheated, you know, but I make the best out of I make the best out of this situation. I'm still alive. You know, the loss of one leg, I've seen people with more extensive loss than I've received, but it's still a process. And I'll share more as the time go along. I may pop back in and write another short video, but I'll be back. I've been on 11 minutes now. I didn't think I was gonna do that long, but I'll be back. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for the encouragement, DoDash and Dash of Faith and all the others I can't name right now, but I'll be paying attention to tag everybody in it, and I'll be back. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the encouragement. I appreciate the movement, and I'm a part of it. Bye-bye. I'll be back.